happened on my way to work.
I couldn't sleep.
I didn't want to be around my kids.
I was just staring at a serene lake.
I was living in constant fear. But then I said, no longer.
No longer.
No longer.
No longer will I worry about violently exploding into flames at random.
Spontaneous human combustion occurs when a human being suddenly bursts into flames from a chemical reaction occurring within the body without being ignited by an external heat source. While it is not entirely clear what causes spontaneous human combustion, it is clear that most people would rather not have their organs incinerated by a fire that bursts horrendously through their skin and causes an agonizing death.
It begins as a burning, tingling sensation here and goes everywhere.
It was my 4-year-old nephew's birthday party. There was a clown making balloon animals for all the kids. They were all showing off their balloon dogs and horses. When suddenly my body felt like 1,000 needles of fire were ripping through my skin at lightning speed. I tried to scream, but I was too busy choking on the ash that used to be my tongue. As the flames split my flesh open, my body kind of gave off this popping sound. All the kids started screaming and crying. They thought their balloon animals were popping. It was the lowest point in my life. That's when I knew I had a problem. Beyond the fact that my nephew was more concerned about the state of his f***ing balloon duck than he was about his uncle who had just erupted into flames and turned into a greasy ash pile. Then I learned about a medical breakthrough called Combustitol.
Combustitol is the first breakthrough drug designed to combat spontaneous human combustion. Now, I could explain how the drug works using a lot of big sciencey words, but I'll keep it simple. It just keeps those pesky little cells inside the body from randomly going bonkers. Now, you may be asking, how can you prevent spontaneous human combustion when you aren't even sure what causes it? Wow, I didn't realize I was talking to someone else with a PhD. If you're that skeptical about it, then don't take it. But don't come crying to me when your charred remains get carried off into oblivion by a simple gust of wind. Before you decide to take Combustitol, ask around and find out what others have to say about it.
It's clinically proven in theory to work.
The medicine for combustion has the word combust in its name? Sounds like a good drug to me.
Wait, you're telling me spontaneous human combustion is a real thing? Holy sh! I do like the idea of fire not exploding out of my body, but are there any side effects?
Side effects may include, but are not limited to,
Headache, nausea,
Vomiting. Excessive vomiting.
anal vomiting. What?
Explosive diarrhea, sudden heart attack, sudden stroke.
And spontaneous human implosion. Consult your physician if you experience cases of isolated combustion of the limbs, torso, or head. In these rare cases, a higher dosage of Combustitol may be necessary. While on Combustitol, be sure to avoid touching open flames, fire eating, swimming in lava, holding lit dynamite while soaked in gasoline, letting your buddies test out their new flamethrower on you, wearing clothes that are on fire, and trips to the sun if you are an astronaut. These things may counteract the desired effect of the drug, which is to not be burned alive.
Thanks to Combustitol, I now know that there is life after spontaneous human combustion.
Now that I don't have to worry about spontaneous human combustion, I can get back to the things that are most important to me. Playing video games.
Life is finally back to normal. Hey, go long!
That won't happen to me again. Thanks, Combustitol.